Lagos opposition alliance gears up for 2027 against Tinubu's APC. US aid pullback threatens education in Boko Haram affected Northeast. Why Lagos and Abuja, the North is mobilized, not marginalized. NPFL highlights Remo Stars' historic title and golf tournament announcement. Hello and welcome to a live news coming to you from Abuja, the nation's capital. I am Blessing Ogwo. Now the news in detail. As the 2027 general elections loom closer, Nigeria's political scene is heating up. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and ex-presidential candidate Peter Obi has joined forces under the banner of the African Democratic Congress (ADC). This coalition was an attempt to consolidate the opposition against President Bola Tinubu and his ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), which has already launched pre-election promotion using billboards and renamed infrastructure projects to bolster Tinubu's profile. The early politicking has drawn criticisms for overshadowing pressing governance issues amid economic distress, and while Tinubu's reforms, such as subsidy removal and currency devaluation, are appreciated by investors, they've deepened poverty for many Nigerians. In northeastern Nigeria, children displaced by Boko Haram face the grim reality as the Future Prowess Islamic Foundation, a school that once served as 3,000 students, has had to dismiss 700 pupils and 20 teachers due to funding cuts from U.S. aid, which provided roughly $1.5 billion in 2023-2024. With diminished foreign aid and limited domestic resources, many children, such as Israel Peter, have been denied access to safe education. The collapse of funding aggravates existing challenges in an already fragile region. Education is increasingly becoming a casualty of security and humanitarian crisis, leaving vulnerable youth at risk of being further marginalized or even recruited by extremist groups. The article highlights the urgent need for renewed investment to stabilize education and prevent long-term destabilization. Chief Sunday Dare, SA Media and Public Communications, has stated clearly, in 2 years, Lagos gets 3.9 trillion naira projects. The attempt to portray Lagos as over-pampered while casting the North as neglected is not just misleading, but lazy journalism. He explained the truth as more complex, more national, and more honest. According to him, President Bola Tinubu is not just a statesman, he is a nationalist and a president for all. Northern Nigeria is mobilized and not marginalized. Speaking further, North budget covering the trunk infrastructure and agricultural investments includes Abuja-Kano Expressway dualization, 12.1 trillion naira Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway, 3.63 trillion naira already approved for rollout in Sokoto and Kebbi, Kano-Maradi Railway and the Zungeru-Kano Power Line, Fantao and Bauchi Inland Dry Ports, airport upgrades in Katsina, Maiduguri, and Kaduna, and others. Investing in Lagos and Abuja is not favoritism, it's a statecraft, he stated. He explained during comparison in the US and South Africa, city economies like New York and Johannesburg receive federal resources reflective of their burdens. Lagos and Abuja, which together anchor Nigeria's survival, deserves no less. He said, the real question is not why Lagos nor Abuja. The real question is, what happens to Nigeria if Lagos and Abuja were ignored? The Nigerian military has announced a significant breakthrough following the capture of 2 senior Ansari terrorist leaders. Federal authorities report that the arrest marks a major milestone in the fight against insurgency and security threats in the region. While specifics on the identities and operation details remain classified, the victory is seen as a testament to better coordination between intelligence agencies and armed forces. The development has been widely welcomed by both government officials and local communities who borne the brunt of Ansar's destabilizing activities. Analysts suggest that apprehending high-level operatives could disrupt the extremist group's command structure and reduce the frequency of violent attacks in vulnerable zones. Experts, however, cautioned that long-term peace depends on sustained security reforms and socio-economic interventions to undercut radicalization. Speaking from the IMO Category C seat, Nigeria has secured the backing of the Swiss government in its bid for the Category C seat at the International Maritime Organization IMO for the 2026-2027 biennium. The endorsement came during a courtesy visit by Switzerland ambassador to Nigeria, Patrick Gulf, to the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adeboyega Oyetola. The minister described Switzerland's support as a key diplomatic win that could enhance Nigeria's influence within global maritime governance. According to him, if successful, the bid could pave the way for stronger regulatory frameworks and collaboration opportunities aimed at sustainable ocean resource management. From the non-oil exports positioned as Nigeria's emerging foreign exchange source, the National Orientation Agency (NOA) has identified non-oil exports as a promising alternative source of foreign exchange for Nigeria's economy. In light of global shifts away from oil dependence, the NOA emphasized the potential of agricultural goods, manufactured products, and creative sectors to generate significant export earnings. This could help cushion the economy from volatile oil markets and promote diversification across local industries. Officials underscored the importance of boosted government incentives, improved logistics, and international marketing to maximize the export potential. Enhancing production capacity and addressing infrastructural gaps were highlighted as critical enablers. The shift, however, signals a strategic policy pivot towards more sustainable export-led growth, and reflecting the need for economic resilience and reduced vulnerability to global commodity shocks. And on the entertainment news, on September 1st, 2025, reality TV drama took center stage as Sultana was crowned head of house on Big Brother Nigeria Season 10. Gaining significant attention with her married at 15 backstory that impressed both fellow housemates and viewers. Meanwhile, another contestant, Kola Omotosho, confronted serious backlash after a truth of their case escalated into social media controversy. His fan base has since threatened legal action against defamatory content and smear attempts. The incidents reflect BB Nigeria's continued influence in public discourse, where participants' stories spark deep emotional connections and sometimes volatile socio-cultural debates. And still on the entertainment news, music veteran Baptu Baba Innocent Idibia stirred conversation by officially naming Burna Boy as his #1 artist in Nigeria. The declaration hailed Burna as the leading figure and senior of his generation, offering both respect and affirmation from one of the country's most respected musicians. The public nod reflected Burna Boy's enduring impact on the global Afrobeat scene, highlighting his success in defining contemporary Nigerian sound and storytelling. Tubaba's endorsement inspired further appreciation of Burna's work across the industry and fan communities. And on sports, although the 2024-25 Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) Wrapped up in May, its outcomes remain newsworthy. Remo Stars captured their first ever MPFL title, making history as the first club from Nigeria's southwest to do so since 2000. This achievement was marked by increased prize money, 200 million naira, and a landmark broadcast sponsorship, with IMG JV Co boosting visibility and signaling growing commercial interest in Nigerian club football. In parallel, organizers confirmed that the 2025 Nigeria Cup Golf Tournament is slated to tee off on September 20 at the Ikoyi Club 1938 in Lagos. The announcement adds gravitas to Nigeria's sporting calendar, offering fans a prestigious event that highlights the nation's diverse athletic culture beyond football. Still in sports, the Super Eagles entered camp in Uyo on September 1st in preparation for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda and South Africa. Though criticisms about team performance linger, notably from ex-internationals, the team has secured notable support ahead of these critical fixtures. On the women's front, the Yellow Greens, Nigeria's female cricket team, are set for a key match against Namibia in the ongoing ICC Women's T20 Africa qualifiers. Together, these updates underscore a pivotal moment across both male and female Nigerian national teams as they aim for continental and global breakthroughs. And on the foreign scene, at the ongoing Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO summit in Tianjin, Chinese President Xi Jinping called on regional leaders to reject the Cold War mentality and bolster collective development through mutual economic cooperation. In a major diplomatic move, Xi also pledged $280 million in aid to SCO member countries, a gesture seen as both benevolent and strategic in reinforcing China's leadership within the bloc. Analysts interpret the announcement as part of China's broader strategy to strengthen regional influence and provide alternatives to Western-led institutions. By emphasizing a new model of cooperation and offering tangible financial support, Beijing aims to solidify its standing among member states and showcase its commitment to collective growth beyond traditional power structures. Still on the foreign scene, in a highly anticipated display of military might, China is preparing to launch a major parade in Beijing, commemorating the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. The event is expected to feature advanced weaponry, including ballistic missiles, drones, and even a mystery laser, underscoring both technological prowess and strategic ambition. The parade's significance extends beyond mere spectacle, and prominent leaders such as Vladimir Putin of Russia and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un are attending, signaling a symbolic alignment among nations often at odds with Western powers. The event, however, is viewed by experts as a forceful statement of China's rising global influence and a sign of shifting geopolitical currents. We've come to the end of the news. For more news, follow us on all social media platforms, Alive Television. This is Alive News. Thank you for listening. My name is Blessing Ogwo.